All right, let's talk about this bad boy for a second. So this is a Core Aerator. And the reason why it's a Core Aerator, it takes cores out of the earth. That's how it aerates. See here. You see these guys? See how they're hollow? So that punctures down in. And you'll see here as I'm using it, and it pulls cores up out. And aeration is going to, basically what it's doing is it's aerating, it's freeing up the compacted soil, which does a bunch of stuff. Allows air to get where it needs to do, allows water to get to where it needs to get to, fertilizer to get where it needs to. The ground dries up really fast. I've noticed it gets really, when you do water, there's a lot of runoff. You can tell it's not absorbing in. This ground was prepped, 3 or 4 years ago when we closed on this house. There hasn't been any sort of soil conditioner or anything from a tilling standpoint done to the soil. So it's over time with all the heat, droughts, settling, it's pretty compact. So it needs it. Should be doing this about every year. Trying to get the golf course lawn, so my first time doing it. See how the sucker works. I rented this machine from Home Depot. About $130 for the day. Ain't too bad. So let's get started. That's right. Do a little core aeration. So for step one, as we get going, I suggest getting some flags. And we are gonna go around and mark all of the sprinkler heads, because you don't wanna run over those. Core Aerator will mess that up. Here we got one. I'm not gonna go any closer. I may make a pass through here. I got some other heads of some these guys. And you'll see those. Those are clearly good to go with. But this guy, right? All right. So as we go around. As I can see, you want to make sure you ain't hitting that stuff. There's one down there. Let's go get this guy. There's two of them. You can see the ground. You see this? Some bare spots. And this ground is rock hard. It dries up quick. So we got some compaction issues going on. So we're about to aerate. Help with that. There's a trench over here you'll see. You'll see, I don't know if you could see it in this video, but right here is a trench, and there's a pipe underneath there. I think it's good enough. That guy I could see. I got nothing in the middle of the yard. We'll make sure we mark up this guy. Let's not run into him. Let's go to the other side. So before I get started, I watered the grass about 12 hours ago to kind of soften it up. You want to do that about a day or two before using the sucker. So we're going to turn the gas on. Choke's on. There we go. We're going to let it run for about a minute. All right, here we go. Well, that's fun. Done a few passes. I gotta say, the cores are super clay. All right, this is post core aeration. And these cores, I mean, pretty clay. There's some organic material on the top of them. But that is a just straight clay nugget. Ugh. Glad I'm getting this out. Now we gotta go bag it out. Whew. I thought moving the thing around was a lot of work. I'm sweeping up the cores. And I'm using, let me show you what I'm using. this guy doesn't move well in the grass. So it's a pain to collect these bad boys. But you'll see like there's a pile, there's a pile, there's a pile. Then like reach, I come and I put these into piles. I was hoping I could use my mower and put it on like a low setting and put it on like a bag, and it'll just pull them all out and it'll be like a vacuum, if you will. That it wasn't sucking anything up. So I used a leaf rake and that was pulling up too much turf. Now the broom did the trick, but my gosh, that's a lot of work. It's the most tiring part. And then I got the other side to still do. Then we're done. Get these cores out of here. We're supposed to get some rain here in a couple hours, so that's kind of a blessing. That's perfect. I'm gonna get some fertilizer down. We're gonna pump up some high nitrogen fertilizer here. Get down in the holes. Is part of why we do this process, is so that the fertilizer gets down there where it needs to, where all the roots kind of hang out and grow. What do you think, Pen? What do you think? You see, I made the yard all muddy. Yeah, I tore it all up.
What? Why you break it up? I want to see it. What? Oh my God. Silly goosey.
Silly goosey? I am a silly goosey. Tearing up the yard.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
No, that.
Tearing the yard up. So now that we core aerated, I'm trying to get the cores up. I tried putting the bag setting on my mower. I guess I could try lowering it to the lowest setting, but it wasn't really grabbing anything. So we're gonna, this is working pretty good. I was using like a leaf rake. It was disrupting too much of the grass. It's too invasive to it. This is working just fine. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna rake the cores into piles and then get them out of here. Because this dirt, this clay cores that it's pulled up, so it gets compacted and it's just not the best to be in where the grass is growing, the root system. I want better material than that.